We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight and hold support here. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 9:10 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, fighting to hold support here. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run day was from our NVIDIA bot. NVDA stock went ahead and sent out a bull indicator at 9:10 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition so far from white with red borders to dark green bars. The last piece missing would be bright green bars if it continues the transition. If this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, back under a bull indicator for the first time since the bear indicator up here back on Thursday at the 552 level. And the SPY dropped sharply down towards 510. It's broken through every single support we were watching, and now it is fighting here to get back above 520 in the after hours. Lots of movement here within one single day, and 510 seems to be a critical area of support to not ignore. And then below that, I was watching 500. Now, we're going to break down those key levels in just a moment, but the QQQ as well, back under a bull indicator at 427. You have Tesla here, back under a bull indicator at 189, and a full transition here on 42 vision. You have Apple here, back under a bull indicator at 201. And then you have Netflix here under a bull indicator at the 592 level and trying to get back above 605. So lots of volatility here on multiple stocks. And you also have Bitcoin here trying to push back up. So we have overall markets, many different individual stocks trying to fight here and test key resistance levels. Now, on the SPY, when you zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, you could see here a bear indicator still dominating and a full transition from bright green bars to multiple white referred borders, which I call the dip area, and this bear indicator popped up at 551.96. I would just round that up to 552, and that has been dominating over this chart. And until inflows follow, which we're going to pull up in just a moment, and this bear indicator gets canceled to justify any move to the upside with a bull indicator, we will not see real strength hold, right? Any push to the upside, if it doesn't get followed with inflows picking up and a bull indicator, it could quickly get decimated to the downside to retest key support levels very quickly, with this bear indicator still dominating over the chart in the bigger picture of the 1 hour. Now, when we zoom into the 15-minute in the volatility, we could see here a bull indicator popping up slightly after the open at 514, and a slight double bottom effect here at the 515 level, bouncing back up and trying to retest the highs of 523. If that gets broken through going into tomorrow, that's definitely something to not ignore, as new support levels and resistance levels are being tested. I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflows and break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. Here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, with inflows sharply picking up here at the open and the rest of the day, right? We could see here in this staircase effect how inflows started to hold above the midpoint. This found support here back up at 515 because those inflows continued to dominate through the volatility. Even though it pulled back down, it stayed above, and it's currently sitting at 2.73. So you could see there that staircase effect and divergence as well. So we have on the 30-minute inflows dominating, and in the bigger picture of the 1 hour, when we zoom out, you could see the same thing, and this is what's going to be crucial here moving forward. We do have a staircase effect forming here with inflows trying to push up, but they need to cross the midpoint to justify any breakthrough above 523 and any resistance level above that being retested, right? This is something to not ignore, because in the bigger picture, it could weigh down and again decimate any gains to the upside very sharply and quickly back down to the downside if this continues below the midpoint and inflows are actually at negative 6.04. Below the midpoint, outflows are dominating and red. Even though it's sitting flat, it is negative. Now, in the volatility of the 15-minute, we can see here how inflows are trying to pick back up. They're sitting at 2.58, even though they're red and above the midpoint. If this crosses back down, it could quickly start to reflect that weakness to these charts, and then also roll it over into the 30-minute and 1 hour. And the first support I'll be watching is 515. Then below that is 512 to 508. And if both of those get broken through, I'll be watching very closely 505. To the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical here for these inflows to turn from red to green, push upwards, continue the staircase effect, pushing upwards towards key resistance levels, breaking through the high of the day up there near 523.60. I would just round that up towards 524 and get these inflows to pick up on the 30-minute and 1 hour. And the first resistance is 525. Then above that is 528. And then I'll be watching the 532 level. So those are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows, I would not ignore them, as they're fighting here to stay above the midpoint and trying to pick up. In the bigger picture, though, it is below, and it needs to follow what the 30-minute and 15-minute are trying to do. If not, this is going to have more weight over the chart, as well as that bear indicator needs to get canceled with a possible bull indicator. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.